Hi, my name is Devon Altwine, and I am a student in Engineering 100 at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Today I will be talking to you about my service learning project, which is where me and a number of students went out to Lincoln to various service sites to volunteer our time to improve our interpersonal skills and to help the community at the same time. I did my hours at the Lincoln Bike Kitchen. There they advocate for an alternative way of transport around the city through biking. They advocate for biking because it is a healthy, cost-effective, and most importantly, it is a fun way to get around campus or the city of Lincoln. The Lincoln Bike Kitchen has many programs that are available to the public. Their most popular one is called Earn a Bike, where customers can come in and volunteer 10 hours of their time to build their own personal bike. They also offer education for safety and how to repair your own bike if you aren't interested in the Earn a Bike program. They also provide bike helmets, locks, lights, anything needed for riding and maintaining a bike around Lincoln. During my interpersonal skill development, I chose to talk about my time management skills, my conflict resolution, and my power and influence skills. Time management is very important because at the service site, I need to get at least one bike done each day, and if I don't manage my time very well, I could end up picking a bike that would take 2 or 3 days to fix, whereas they don't have the time or resources available at the service site to help to fix a bike of that caliber. So I have to manage my time by picking a bike that I know I can fix within a day at least. My conflict resolution is very important because I would misplace tools sometimes, so I would have to figure out the best way to find these tools and inform other people where these tools are, because sometimes opinions differ and fingers start to be pointed and blame gets thrown around. So conflict resolution is very important because you need to be able to work your way out of these situations without too much problems arising. Power influence is a very important tool for everybody because you need to know who to rely on. For instance, I was working on a bike once with another student, and we didn't know whether to replace these parts or if they were still in good enough condition to keep. We ended up going to an expert for advice, and we eventually solved the problem and replaced the brakes. But power and influence is very important because you need to know whether you have power to lead people or if you are looking for the leader. It is important to know who is the leader and who has the influence and ways you can influence others. My contributions to the bike shed include bike repairs, inventory, and recycling unused bicycles. There are various other jobs that I could have done, but I only did these 3 jobs. I repaired about 6 to 7 bikes in total during my time at the Lincoln Bike Kitchen. I can usually get about 1 or 2 bikes done a day. Inventory is very important because we organize the bikes so they're easy to access, and we wrote down the make and model for data purposes so they would know how many bikes of each they have and not to get too many repeats. Recycling bikes is very important too because this is the majority of how we get parts for repairs. We find a bike that is too far gone to repair, so we take parts off of it that are still viable for use. My goals I'm very happy with my goals. My communication skills have greatly increased. My public speaking skills have increased far from where they were at the beginning of the semester. My time management skills have increased quite a lot too. I still have much to improve on both of these skills, but they're a lot better than they were at the beginning of the semester. My self-confidence has risen a lot too because I am no longer as shy and I'm more willing to work with people on projects than I was before. I feel this was a very good project because it helped better me as a person. I have a better understanding of empathy, because I would see many people come in and I would try to understand their situation so I could give them the best bike and the best fix for their situation with their bike. For others, I may not have done very much, but the few bikes that I did fix will mean a lot to the people who do end up taking them home. If I could change anything about my site or my project, I would have served at a different site, something a little more out of my comfort zone. I was very comfortable here. I've always grown up fixing things and working on various different items with my family. I do recommend this project to many other students. It was a fun way to better myself, but also help the community at the same time. Helped open my eyes to a lot of issues that I personally had, and I was able to fix most of these through this project. So I do very much recommend this project for future students. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and have a nice day.